Hey, what is up guys? My name is Talha and you're watching Gadgets Sphere. So this is the Poco X6 Pro. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the things which are amazing and obviously some things which are not that great. Let's get started. So I have used this smartphone extensively since the day it was launched, and let's just talk about the good part. The number one thing which I really enjoyed while using this smartphone is this gorgeous display. It's a 6.7-inch display which is Super AMOLED and 120 Hz, and it is very smooth. Like, I just enjoy watching Netflix and watching YouTube videos in this, and the best part is it is very nice. Like, it has zero jitters and lags whatsoever. Now this is the first smartphone by Poco which actually runs in the Hyper OS, which was launched by Xiaomi, and yeah, believe me, it is very smooth. Like, this is by far the smoothest Android skin I have used except One UI. This is just incredible. And this is the HyperOS 1.0.9.0, and we also got an update, so I can even update it to the latest version. Without a doubt, it's awesome. I have purchased this device with 12 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage, which does mean that yeah, storage is also not an issue in this smartphone. It's incredible. But besides incredible things, we also have a few shortcomings. The number one problem which I had with this smartphone is actually in terms of the camera lens. As you guys can see, this is the main camera, and this camera has dust in it, which just looks absolutely bad. So right now, as you guys can see, I guess we have a little bit of dust inside the camera lens. You can't just wipe it out, and because of that, the image quality has really degraded, which I feel like shouldn't be the case. Like, it should have never happened in this smartphone in the first place. But yeah, because of that, it just looks very washed out. Like, it doesn't look that crisp and sharp. That is one thing. As you guys can see, it doesn't look that great, although the image processing is still incredibly good in this smartphone. And my favorite part about the cameras is actually this front camera. It takes one of the most eye-pleasing shots you can ever get in a smartphone. The AI works really well. We have HDR as well, and we have a lot of modes in the front camera. As you guys can see, a lot of modes to play around with. We have palm shutter as well, so let's just test it out. I'm just gonna show my palm here. And there you go, it is recognized. There you go, the pic has been taken, and look at the details. Like, it does give you great level of details, and I like it. Like, the front camera really takes some eye pleasing selfies. Like, I would say it's just incredibly good. Look at that. Wow. Like, this just looks incredible. It's actually better than the iPhone as well in terms of the skin tone and everything. I would say it's actually better than the iPhone, and I just enjoy taking selfies with this smartphone's front camera. It's amazing. Now, besides the front camera, this is a gaming phone, and of course it has to perform incredibly well while gaming, and it does. Like, it never shows its weakness. It's super duper smooth while gaming. I have played tons of games in this, and if you haven't seen my videos about the gaming review, you can check it out here. But yeah, it's incredibly good in gaming, and the best part is the battery life is also awesome. At times I feel like it gets very warm in this area where there's the Poco logo. It just gets very warm. I think that is because of the weather of, like, here right now it's actually very hot. But also one more reason is the cooling system doesn't work that well in this smartphone. I would have expected a better cooling system, to be honest. It's not the best in the market. Now, one more thing which I just didn't like that much is actually the build quality of this smartphone. As I already told you, the concern about the the dust getting into the camera lens, which is in it of itself a bad thing. It should never happen. The other thing which I also don't like about this is actually in terms of the overall build quality. Although this black design looks incredible, but it picks up scratches very easily, and after some time, if you don't use it very carefully, it will look very scratched up, which is a thing which I don't really like, because I want my smartphones to be shiny new all the time. But still, these are very minor things which you can complain about. And I think the sides are actually made out of aluminium, which is really nice. It's a great material, so no need to worry about that. And it's a flat side smartphone, so of course you will get a bit of iOS like feel in it. But yeah, in terms of in terms of the overall fingerprint scanner and everything, it works great. Like, fingerprint scanner is amongst my fastest I have actually tried in smartphones. It's not as fast as a OnePlus, but still, for this Poco smartphone, it works incredibly well. And the best part is it is very reliable. Like, almost 100% of the time it works. It never fails to recognize my finger, and there you go. It just works awesome. You can just keep your finger, and there you go. So that is also very nice. I think this is a great smartphone for day-to-day use, and even if you are looking for using this smartphone for maybe like 2 to 3 years, it's awesome. It has 512 GB of storage, 12 GB of RAM, a plenty fast processor, great battery life, Amazing looking display, and that too very bezel-less. You guys can see we have a very tiny chin at the bottom, and at the top it's actually completely bezel-less. So yeah, I think it's overall really worth it. In terms of the build quality issues, I think this is only in my model. I think nobody else has actually gotten dust into their camera lens. So I hope nothing like that happens to your device. But overall, it's awesome. Like, even the speakers are very, very loud in this. Although it does seem like it's a normal quality speaker, but it's very loud. Believe me, you will enjoy, stereo effect with this. We also have an earpiece which doubles as a speaker. It works perfectly fine. Believe me, it's just awesome in terms of the audio quality. So that is it. Hope you like it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.